Yeah, I think this is going to be one of the more casual games. Generally, I don't think it's going to be, particularly awe-inducing. So, it'll probably just be me, Grimble, and Greth kind of just talking through this one, I imagine. But that's fine.
We'll see. I mean, we might see something. They might actually get bored enough that they actually start playing the game. I don't know. It's
Nutson seems to be on the wrong side. And he's bitching about the map, which is obviously helping.
Yep.
But here we go, just starting. Team Tillbacks with Ammonasium, Lang Longshot, Yod Sanklai, Knutson, Sid Machinery, XV, and Tillbacks. And why don't you introduce Shaz's team?
Shaz's team is Shaz. No. Drunken Jedi Catalysts, D6 Mesh, Brain Damage, Shaz himself, Cliffside, and Cookie Monster. Must say, a lot of heavy hitters, but also some people I might not know as well.
Yeah, I think Cookie Monster is someone I've known from the odd chat in Twitch TV. And speaking of Shaz, actually, he's setting up a kind of route, soldier route. It doesn't look to be going very fast. Yeah, he looked like as if he was setting up a route. I don't know if he's actually coming in for a route.
60. I don't know. Ooh, dear.
Yeah, so that isn't. I mean,
one of the points, by the way.
Yeah, here's Catalyst.
Catalyst is going to get out, actually. Well done, but there is Knutson there, and he's going to snipe him out, no problem, because that's one of the issues with the map currently. Also, of course, the base needs to be lowered so Cappers can actually get in.
So would you say that Sniper is currently a problem on this map? Because looking at it from what I can see, I don't see how it could be a huge problem if they're just on the base. You've got some nice big hills in the middle.
Where Knutson is right now, okay?
Well, let's have a look. Where is Knutson? Okay.
Nice fog. Just look where Knutson is right now. He literally has a complete view of wherever like he's now setting out, he's skiing down, he's hitting about 180 now, 200, and he's just off his.
Yeah, he's able to stay active, I guess. It's a little bit different than.
And that's a return. So he's got open view. Any side-to-side route can be sniped, no problem at all. Catalyst now out again, and of course the defense can use the speed conduits, but the offense can't. So that's
I see. So you've got Yod Sanklai jumping straight on that chase, and we did see some very fast chase. But Shaz and Cliffside actually position themselves perfectly here. XV also doing some really nice positioning on the chase, so he's going to try and take out Catalyst, who turns around. And he's,
Shaz
actually
not
tried to pass it off.
Yeah,
not what you want.
It's not going to be a cap out map, I don't think.
No, I don't think we'll be seeing that. But yeah, so I suppose if the sniper stays pretty active and moving about the map, then it's possible for them to just quite easily.
I don't think we're going to see Knutson play really seriously on this one, though, because otherwise he would just sit on that little house and just murder everyone coming in.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Lang Longshot coming in to about 200. No real speed coming into these flag things. I know no one's practiced this map particularly.
No, but it's also part of it. It's part of it because it's just look at where the base is situated. How long Cappers need to fly in air straight because they can't drop into the flag. They have to have a certain flat angle to it, otherwise they won't even make it. Then they've got the mains that need to be cleared out. There's a lot of things that need to happen in order for a cap to connect. But there you go, Catalyst being shut down by Knutson.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting map so far this has been, in terms of just the difficulty for the cappers. And like you said, you have to really stay in the air quite a while. It really makes you obvious to any defense.
I think you can even be just mid-air with a spin fuser really easily because you have to be so straight.
Yeah. So this was just put in the pool. How were the first maps picked in this tourney?
They're Faust. There is no choice.
Okay,
and,
so it's
Longshot made it to the base. One thing that they need to maybe incorporate is the like the sides conduit things with the arrows on it and use them reversely. And try to
possibly,
that way.
yeah. I don't particularly like them. You seem to lose a lot of speed on them.
It was a forum suggestion where the KP jumped on like, oh yeah, that's a cool idea. But in reality, you really need to form your map around it. You can't just incorporate them in the base and hope they will be used. They will be used by people going 90, just jetting into them or something. So, yeah. It's because you can't, because of the front hill in front of the bases, like that little hump, you can't use that middle crater to actually make a static route. If that middle hill wouldn't be as, I don't know, unforgiving, then maybe you could. But yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Catalyst setting up a route now, and he's just this is what I seem to be having trouble with. Even though he's like doing disc jumps and stuff, he still doesn't seem to be building up any real speed.
No.
And he's just been sniped out. And Nelson can pretty much stand on the stand. People are coming through, but Lang Longshot is out. Oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite. Yeah, we do have a flag out. We are going to see some cluster play if we are going to see anything happen here. Shaz, what is Shaz going to do? Shaz is going to do nothing. We might actually see a. Oh my!
Oh. Tillback's taking out his own team there.
Yeah.
And so he's actually going to finish off that cap. And
so we do have a 1-0. So that was, again, a slow grab through the middle. GG, well played. Next, Knudsen says, of course, in a true troll fashion, as he thinks nothing else is going to happen. I don't know. Maybe he's right.
Are we just ending it there? Or?
What next? Your pick?
I mean, these maps do have to be played. I mean, it's just one of them things, and I mean, I think we can tell at this point, the way it's being played at the moment, this isn't going to be lead to any particularly exciting play. But you know, you've got to try them. You get a bunch of new maps, you got to at least try them.
Yeah, and again, some spawn points. I mean, obviously something needs to be done about the sniper. Okay, maybe a very difficult spawn for him, or there needs to be fog. It's simple as that. It's completely open. There needs to be some kind of meteorite dust. Otherwise, it's just completely broken. Cliffside now, yeah. Even for non-snipers. Another thing is, of course, getting your offense to the enemy base, which takes about 3/4 an hour, which of course needs to be compensated by additional speed boosters, maybe at the spawn. I don't know. Catalyst again, because one thing, of course, is I don't think people have played this map seriously. Catalyst was going 260, now hitting that 300. So very long setup route, but I don't think he's gone in the mid.
Can hear Grimble eating crisps in the background.
Okay, yeah. I got my mic on whenever.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. So are there spawns on top of the base? That's what I'm interested in. Like, okay, so the spawns are
somewhere, everywhere, nowhere, basically. There's some good spawns on hills that you can actually use to get on the base and then speed boost out of the base as offense player. But there also are spawns that are closer to little buildings in the pits there, which means you're completely lost. If you're a raider with a grenade launcher, it'll take you weeks to get out of that. Catalyst out. With some kind
very
of route.
slowly once again.
Yeah. See, but it's all right getting out of the base there, but then of course, yeah, everyone just speed boosts out of it, and voila, there's a return. So they really are just going to have to cluster this.
But I mean, yeah, the D6 Mesh and Shaz owning their base at the moment. It's kind of interesting they can't use those speed boosters, but the defense can. I suppose it gives them that just huge advantage on the D stack that they can easily shut down things like that.
Yeah, I think it's from when KP first implemented those speed boosters on top, they weren't team bound, and people immediately said, "Oh, that's gonna be overpowered." Because you can llama that and it'll instantly vanish. But I don't think that's the case. I think maybe unlocking them could fix the map in a certain way. KP's already said he's going to remove the midfield spawns, which is something terrible right now, so that's really good that he's responded to that. But maybe removing the team lock to it, I don't know, might help. Because you'll llama it out, but at least the flag will be moving, because the defense can just follow you anyway. It's kind of like how Bella works, right?
Yeah, I see what you mean on that. Like, it wouldn't be as much of a trouble with the llama grabs, because you can literally go directly after them.
And they would be going in a straight line, and you just go behind them and chain them, and they wouldn't even be able to dodge that because they'll go about 200. But then Longshot was out with a flag at over 200. He's hitting that bowl though. That's gonna slow him down. He's very low on energy as well. He's completely alone. Who's gonna help him out? Somebody, please.
See, I think he's making the right call here. He's staying low, and he did dip into that bowl, but he is staying away from the sniper. He doesn't have a huge amount of energy, but if his team comes out to meet him, then he should be able to get home. Cliffside in the middle there, probably gonna get a kill.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Cliffside misses it.
Yeah.
Come on. There you go.
Get the return ship machinery moving in. It looks like they might be able to finish this up. Offense players coming in, but I don't think they have the time. Tillback is standing on that, and looks like it's going to be 2-0.
That's 2-0. Exactly.
So as soon as you're out and you're able to kind of stay low, away from the sniper, then
yeah, and not get chased, because that's something that didn't really happen here this time. I mean, we didn't have any Pathfinders barreling down, so...
So Coltec is saying that you can use the enemy speed boosters if you enter through the other end. Is that true?
I thought, yeah, but you do get damage, don't you?
I know that you're meant to be damaged when you go through it.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see if you can actually use them and like maybe take the damage
That's very
hit.
convoluted though. I mean, that's not a solution, because you have to fly. What you need to do is grab that flag and just bust out of there, not just gently float around the front end of it and then.
Well, I mean, if you take out the entire enemy defense and you want to cluster it back because your Kappa missed, then that's a possibility. You might have the time to send someone up there and just shoot them out. I don't know. Is that, I doubt, is that working as intended, that you can jump in the front?
No, that's not working.
Probably not.
So
yeah,
that's what I think. I mean, that's a sort of convoluted solution to the problem, but it's just acknowledging that has to happen. You have to have that function. So
yeah, once again, Lang long shot out with the flag, going about 220 now. Staying low once again. I think brain damage does have a spot on him though, but missing a lot of those shots. So Shaz, the only person in between him and the flag stand, Shaz with pretty much back to full health now. He's done some nice positioning there, and Lang has had to really adjust here. He might have to throw it off to someone at this point.
Infiltrator, and Cliffside gets him. The flag is not on the base. Cliffside very carefully positioning himself, needs to go in there now. Doesn't quite do it yet. Yod's jetting up.
Oh god,
flag.
huge play from Cliffside, but he has been taken out. D6 mesh. Oh, it's going to be close. XV, no, Amanasium gets the pickup on the flag. He has a lot of health now, and enough energy to get back on the base by this point, but he's going to use the conduit, and they might be securing this third cap by this point.
Yeah, just
Lang long shot, not doing too bad on the capping front.
No, it was alright.
Shaz, this is dangerous.
Something new. And it's going to be 3-0. Wow.
Yeah, Lang long shot doing not too bad on the capping at front at this point. Like he's been out 3 times with the flag, relatively.
Yeah, and it's weird though,
relatively confident.
It's kind of countering everything we've been saying. That he does make that out and does get that speed off, because the hills do. There's like the front right hill, for instance, is a very good one to gain speed off of if you just lam it off. Yeah, and the defense apparently not using that 200 speed booster. Cliffside is sort of getting home, but I don't think it's gonna last long.
Losing a lot of health, and he's got quite a lot of chases that just about mentioned to kill him now. Brain damage, gonna jump on that, keep it going if he can, but no. Oh wow, Nutson taken out just on it.
Enough. Wow. Okay, brain damage chained out again. Really a little bit of lackluster play there. Shaz gonna pick that up now. These offense players should have been cleaned up a while ago now. Watch out for the nades. Yeah. Cliffside.
Yeah, I think they can finish this up. Junkin Jedi has the chance to time this return. Lang Longshot coming in, doing a lot of damage to Cliffside, and
yes.
Yeah, they're going to finish this up.
There we are.
3-1 at this point.
12 minutes remain, so we might actually. Klitzen, Nutson, of course, says we let you get that one. Of course, the failure of every trash talker.
Excuse me. What kind of crisps are those, Grimble?
Sorry, mouthful of crisps. Doritos.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right.
Chili heat wave. No salsa.
Oh, those
no
are good
salsa.
ones. No salsa. You went for the no salsa. I like a cool salsa with it. 'Cause I mean, you can go for the hot, but I think you're just, kind of pandering a bit at that point. And Catalyst coming in on the route, takes out. Actually, manages to do pretty well there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, takes a snipe. That's going to be nuts and sniping him, and he's only down to 96 health. If you can stay close to this hill, yep, he's now out of nuts and sight. So if you can stay low, then he might make it back. There is some offense players, XP and some machinery, who can probably take him out at this point. It's only a few shots until he's down, but he's going to go straight for
high.
pass it off. Someone jump on it. Brain damage. Oh.
What was that last shot about? That was
I really don't know.
Anyway, flag is where's the flag?
Returned.
And
3-2. There might be some comeback.
Well done. And Nutson won't say that they let them have that one, because Nutson fired twice and only hit once, so he really did want to kill that Kappa. But yeah, I think his positioning on the base wasn't really that good, because I'm just looking at it now. That does give the Kappa an opportunity to duck behind the hills, because that's why I always said I like this map. I like the layout of the hills and everything, right? Because it's the kind of terrain I would really like to see more. It's just that you have to adapt the playstyle accordingly, and of course, you know, not make the snipers reign supreme.
Yeah, for example, Catalyst coming in, Shaz has actually taken out Nuts, and as Catalyst coming on this route, but Catalyst having some real trouble even gaining enough speed to, I don't know, he only made it to the flag stand, so maybe with a bit of practice on some routes. But the thing is, yeah, like you were saying earlier, people don't want to practice maps like these because they don't think they'll end up playing them.
Yeah.
Which is difficult. It's a difficult cycle.
It's really, really bothersome indeed. So that's why we need to have these kind of things, or at least force them to play it. We've got a flag in the field though now. We've got Lang Longshot again, but I think he miscalculated there. He's going to go very slow down this hill, picking up a little bit, but this makes him very vulnerable to any chases, which there are on Cliffside, just on the base. Cliffside on the base.
Oh, lovely return. Really nice return there.
Nicely done. So yeah, we're naming all these things that are wrong about the map, but still, I think with practice it's not that bad. It might be boring for some players, but look, we are still having flag bay. I mean, we have 5 caps already made. Sid Machinery now being chained down. Catalyst coming in for the return. Does not get it.
Nice snipe from Nuts.
Nice snipe. Oh, don't make brain damage. Get it. Brain damage still there. Does not take out Jod. Shaz now with a nice nitron. Can he get that return though? No, he cannot. Mesh Cliffside. Mesh gonna get it.
Oh, yeah, Mesh just about getting on that. And I mean, I don't even know if we're pointing out things that are wrong with the map. I think we're pointing out things that don't translate particularly well to competitive play, as in this 7v7 format. I think saying wrong is a little bit maybe harsh. I'm not sure. Like some things, I'm not a huge fan of the map, and I think should be different. But I don't know, just because it doesn't work for competitive. I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest.
No, I understand. Fixing the map for comp might break it for pubs. But it's already broken for pubs because people complain about the ultimate D-stack that happens. Even though I've seen pubs where it does not happen and the offense does take over the entire base. Well, we've got Lang Longshot now coming in. We've got Shaz on there as well, Drunken Jedi. Can they do anything about that? No, it will be 4-2. And they did amply chase that. And they were not able to take him down. Which is...
Funnily enough, we've seen some okay play up to this point.
Yeah.
Once we're seeing Kappas get out, we're seeing, 3-2, then 4-2 game. It's not been as bad as I thought it might be. Like, it's giving us a map where I really don't know which way it could go. It's looking like it will go to Team Tillbacks at this point, but did they come from a comeback? Did they...
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
No, and we've lost a Great, have we?
Have we lost a Greth, or is Greth
No,
still
I just I muted my mic for a second.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. All right.
And Kessler's coming back on a really heavily defended stand there. I think taking out snipers it's going to be important for the first half of the Kappa getting out on his route, but once he's past that kind of middle lump, I think he's going to be okay. From a sniper, I don't think a sniper. Although the sniper can then jump in the conduit and kind of keep going and chase one sniper at the same time. It's
one thing is that right now these guys are only half playing this map, right? They are playing when it gets out. The problem is that I think is going to surface is once they take this map seriously, a lot of more glaring mistakes will actually appear, and that's the sniper problem. Because let's face it, Knudsen hasn't played. He's doing really well on this map already, but he's not played it at all. So once he's got his position, and like you said, if a sniper on the base is then using the defensive conduits to chase, actually you have an energy sniper chasing at 200. Okay, there's a lot of things that can happen, and I think need to be compensated already for in terms of we've got Cliffside now actually being nitroned here though. Might get that pickup. Shaz, Shidham's Fi still there. Right, they might actually bring this home. I
think they might be able to. Where's the other flag? Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe being held by Drunken Jedi. So
yeah,
they have the possibility here. Yod Zanklo not making it in, and there's the time return, and there is the cap. They might be able to bring this back for Catalyst going for a bit of a cheeky llama grab over on the other side. Don't know how far he's going to make it because of those tunnels if they chase it, and he has a Shrike chasing him as well. Amazing chasing with that technician. Shaz has come out to meet him though. They could make this cluster happen.
They could do if the Shrike doesn't really destroy their plans here. Sid and Spy, sorry. The Shrike's down. Catalyst still there, ready for a snipe.
Why did he not pass off to Shaz? He could have passed off to Shaz. Shaz had a huge amount of health there.
He just
There's
passed
a Shrike.
all right. Did not happen. Yod's still there. And Amnesium as well. Can they get a Drunken Jedi? Jumps up to the stand. And that's going to make it an equal. No, it's not.
Oh, lovely grab there from Lang Longshot.
And he's out. He's good. It's 200. Flying past. Only Shaz actually chasing. They need to be careful here to keep brain damage alive. Because they are, again, Nutson actually being the offensive sniper.
Oh, huge chase from Shaz there, using those tunnels, I assume.
Oh, really? Did he get it?
He's actually got it so they can time return, but there's a lot of offense on that stand. Oh.
Nice Nitron again. Yod not being able to do that, and they will return that. And boom.
There it is, 4-4. There's the comeback.
So,
it's actually given us an okay map, an okay game.
Really. One thing, I'm not going to deny the issues of this map. But also, comp players, stop whining, alright? Jesus Christ. Instead of playing
it's
the map.
Nutson. It's just, it's what Nutson does.
It's like I said, there are issues. It's a big map, alright? There's a lot of things wrong with it, but it's not as bad as, freaking, I don't know.
I just want to see some Canyon pre-save, and I saw Bella earlier. I saw the Dingo amazingly.
Bella was, again, has similar issues to Blue Shift, namely the sniper being reigning supreme, and Bella, the first map I casted, was just the difference in sniper was too big, and one sniper was killing everyone and the other one was not, and that basically changed the map. So, but with the size, I mean, Lang Longshot coming in again, did get sniped, and again by brain damage now. Because of the size, Blue Shift's sniper problem isn't as big as Bella. Yeah, there I said it. Because that still needs to change. I think that circle of fog still needs to happen. But Blue Shift, I think, is an okay map. But if people start playing it for real instead of just for a draft tourney, it's going to show a lot of problems.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to speculate at this point, I think. God, my voice feels just terrible. I can't really breathe. God, I should not be casting today. Yeah, I think it's hard to really point out at this point, and it's just difficult to get the players to seriously play the map. And I mean, there is some talks about having, there's been some ideas flying around about how to get a serious game on some of these new maps, and I think it's possible with just a couple of the higher end teams. But the problem in the EU is that the scene has been really shaken up since the new year, to be honest, and we've lost a lot of teams.
Yeah, but we've also got the New Bloods drive now, bringing in a lot of players in. Sure, they are not competitive ready yet. But, yeah,
I'm specifically talking about the teams that were high up. Like, I mean, IDK, how long has it been since we've seen them play? Heartbreak has obviously broken up and reformed, or some of the players have reformed into, I won't say the team name because it's stupid. But yeah, I think we lost basically the two top teams. IDK, I don't know if they're still about. I assume they're still around, but haven't played in ages.
I think, the whole Game of the Year drive and everything is good for... it just came a little too late for those teams. And I hope now that if we can build something here now again with the draft tourneys and the New Bloods drive that we're doing now to try and get a lot of possible people like those low levels now back into the a little bit of the comp scene. Longshot again out and Shaz as well. But yeah, if we do this, we can keep the game alive a little bit more. The problem was with IDK and Heartbreakers from the very start was nobody really came close to them. Now Flamboyant might somehow be closer than that a little bit, but IDK and they've been around since the early days of Tribes, and they just tired of waiting. Well, IDK is still around though. Heartbreakers just quit, but They didn't
Yeah, I
have
mean, some of
competition.
Heartbreak's quick,
It
but
didn't
then,
go to
oh
the
my
level
God.
they needed.
Oh, Cliffside, lovely shot there, but he doesn't get the return. That flag is actually sitting on the enemy flag stand. Can Cliffside finish this up? He does finish it up. Lovely play from Cliffside.
Nice.
25 seconds. Can they finish up in the 25 seconds? Drunken Jedi moving towards the stand. Tillback's on the stand. Oh, it looks like there it is. With
Wow.
18 seconds left, he gets the 5th cap, and I
Dogs
think that's
get
going to
it.
be all she wrote.
They, they get the defeat in their little face there. So, Nutson, sorry, dude. Should have opened your
This
mouth.
is fucking lols.
Sorry, Nut. We had to warm up a bit. There you go. Boom. First game.
my.
That was pretty much a shutdown.
That was brilliant.
Oh, Nutson needs to shut up.
Yeah, he does.
Hey,
There it is, though. First map going to the Shaz. Team Shaz. I don't know what they're called.
Shaz. Shaz 4, Shaz 5.
We
Besides
want to
Shaz
be
5.
honest, is Nutson. It's more fair.
Is it?
Oh, man. I need to blow my nose or something. I can't breathe.
Right.
I'll be back in a sec.
But yeah, okay, you guys carry on because I have to pop out real quick to sort something. I think I might. Can you guys maybe do the next map by yourselves?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I can
We
come
can
Yeah.
we can talk
Yeah.
through it, but I need to go blow my nose.
All right.
All right.
So I'll see you guys for map 3 if it happens.